Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make a line of best fit. Here's our data right now. The table shows the number of active woodpecker clusters in a part of the DeSoto National Forest in Mississippi. Now you folks are going to graph it on your table. I'm going to use Desmos. Looking at on your graph, you folks have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 lines going up and down. We want to get up to 51. So if I were you, I would have each line be worth 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, etc. And I'd have your x-axis be going by ones because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you folks are going to graph this on your table on your notes. I am going to use Desmos. So I'm going to make a table using Desmos for all the information that we have. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm going to type in the y's, 22, 24, 27, 27, 34, 40, 42, 45, 51. Alright, so we have all of our data points. Now I'm going to make mine like yours. So let's see, you're going to have 0, each line is worth 5, so you're going to have 0 to 100, but that's for your y-axis, so let's change the y here. 0 to 100, steps by 5, and for the x we're going 0 to, we'll just do 11 and go by 1. So here's what your graphs will look similar to. Now if you can notice, our line or our dots aren't in a perfect line. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose 2 points that look like they are the best. So I'm going to choose, let's choose 42, and let's choose this point, 27. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the slope. So let's see, we had 42 as our y value, 27 is our other y value. So y2 minus y1, and that's divided by our x2, which is 8, and our y1, which is 4. So divided by 8 minus 4. And we get 3.75. So our slope, or m, equals 3.75. So that's the slope of our data. So now if you remember, our equation is y equals mx plus b. Well, we know our slope is 3.75. And we now have to find out what our equation is. So we're going to choose one of these 2 points to plug in. Either this for our y and this for our x, or this for the y and this for the x. It doesn't matter which one, but you have to choose y and x. You have to choose the ordered pair that goes together. So let's choose the first one. 42 equals 3.75 times 8 plus b. And you folks can solve that for b. And if you notice here, the Desmos did it for us, we get 12. So our b value equals 12. So now we can write the equation y equals 3.75x plus 12. And if you look, it is a line of best fit. If you can tell, it fits our data pretty darn good. Now, you aren't going to be able to do this, but I'm going to do this on Desmos just to see how good our graph is. You folks are going to graph this line right here, y equals 3.75x plus 12. Your y-intercept is 12, and then you go up 3.75. Now, one thing Desmos can do is Desmos is pretty sweet in that we can find the line of best fit easily. So I'm going to type in y 1 equals, equals m x1 plus b. And I'm going to put this above our table. Oop, I chose the wrong sign. We have to use approximately. And you can see here, now they give us the exact. Now this is more high tech. We are not going to get this high tech, but you can see that our equation was pretty darn good. Their slope was 3.7 and their y-intercept was 12.467. So our equation of y equals 3.75x plus 12 was a pretty darn good estimate, or line of best fit. And now we can use this line to predict how many clusters would be if we were looking for the year 2020. Let's see, 2020 would be 20 years. Nope, 30 years. 30 years, so we can use our equation. Y equals 3.75. Our x value was 30 plus 12. Plus 12. And let's see what we get for an answer. Y equals, is it going to tell us? Oh, it graphed the line. It actually graphed the line for us. Our line is 124.5. So it looks like that in the year 2020, we'll have 100. Oops, I wanted that. Let's turn this one off. In the year 2020, there will be 124 clusters of woodpecker clusters, or active woodpecker clusters in DeSoto National Forest.